Netflix is accelerating its push into video games with plans to double its catalog of offerings by the end of the year. But for now, few of the streaming giant's subscribers are playing those games. Since last November, the company has been rolling out the games as a way to keep users engaged between show releases. The games are accessible only to subscribers, but have to be downloaded as separate apps. Funto Ajenifuja, who is an analyst with Financial Derivatives Company Limited, joins us to discuss further. So, Funto, you're very welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. What are the stats on Netflix downloads for video games?
Okay, so Netflix games have been downloaded around 23.3 million times.
Okay.
And in terms of daily users, the number is around 1.7 million users daily. And when you compare that to Netflix's 221 million users, that's only 1%. So
wow.
Barely any of the subscribers are playing the games.
Okay.
Yeah, and currently they have about 24 games in their catalog, and by the end of the year they're looking to expand that to 50 games. Not sure why or how, considering the fact that no one is really playing these games. But yeah, those are the stats.
So why the lukewarm reception for the games? Why do you think that is?
So according to Netflix's chief operating officer, they're apparently still in the experimental learning phase. So they're actually still trying to figure out what their users want. So I think that's why they're intentionally keeping things a little bit cagey and a little bit quiet, because I don't know if you knew that Netflix had games.
I did not.
Yes, but apparently that's intentional.
Right.
Because they're still very much in the experimental phase. They're still trying to figure out, what resonates with their users. So I think maybe in a few more months or in a year or so, maybe there'll be more, there'll be more marketing around it. There'll be more people will be playing those games, hopefully, if Netflix feels like they are ready to start pushing it a bit more.
Why are video games important to Netflix's overall strategy, though?
So it has come at a time that Netflix has experienced its first subscriber declines in a decade. So in the first quarter, subscribers fell by about 200. So the decline was about 200,000 subscribers. Then in the second quarter, it was about nearly 1 million subscribers. So they had to do something. So these games aim to essentially keep subscribers engaged before new shows are released. Because obviously the games are kind of like, they play on the characters in the show. I think they're just trying to essentially keep viewers engaged between new show releases and also keep them engaged beyond when the shows are released on the platform.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, I'm waiting for season 2 of Arcane. It's been nominated for an Emmy, so maybe I would play the game before this season 2 of Arcane comes out. How much are they spending on this video game stretch?
They haven't disclosed an explicit number, but from my research, they are investing quite a lot into this. So they've acquired about 3 video game developers. For example, they acquired this Finnish game developer called Next, and that cost them about $72 million, which is a lot of money. So the investment is kind of piling up. They haven't released an explicit number of this is how much we spent on these games. But
very interesting. All right, let's move to WhatsApp. I think we got a little video where we want to play where they advertise this fact that if you post a video or media, it will only last for you only get to see it once. Here it is. All right, very, very interesting. There's also the tweets, and that's actually before we even get to this, where you send a video and it disappears. The fact that you now have, there it is. So that's the time limit history for deleting messages. 2017, you only had 7 minutes. 2018, an hour 8, and now 2022, you got about 60 hours to delete your message. What do you make of the change in message deletion history strategy for WhatsApp?
Yeah, I think it's cool, but I don't necessarily think it's anything groundbreaking. because when you compare it to other competing messaging apps such as Telegram, for example, they've done that. So
yeah, but Telegram, you can delete.
you can, yeah, there's no time limit
right.
to when you can do it. So you can delete your messages after a year,
Yeah.
after 2 years. So there's really no time limit. So in my opinion, I don't think it's anything groundbreaking. Obviously, it is good because, you know, people can have more private conversations. It allows users have more control over their experience. I get all that, but
No, nothing innovative there.
nothing innovative. Yeah, that's
Well,
it.
what about the other privacy tweaks? You can control who sees whether you're online. You can, yeah, there it is. So online presence control, screenshot blocking for view once message. That's the video we just played a moment ago. You can exit a WhatsApp group without a notification. Yeah, so we've all been there. Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I think these are cool features as well, but I do feel like they're coming a bit late.
Yeah.
I understand, you know, they need to have more and more stuff to roll out. Nothing groundbreaking again. However, I do like the fact, I do like the screenshot one that, you know, because some people would look for loopholes around the whole view once thing. So I feel like it's good that they've kind of thought ahead, you know, what people might do. Yeah, I do feel like it is beneficial because, like I said, people will feel like they have more control over, you know, what they're communicating about and stuff. So yeah, I do think they are cool new features, but they should have come a bit earlier.
A bit earlier, gotcha. Fine, let's round up with fashion. Ralph Lauren, Capri, beating their quarterly estimates. What is luxury fashion still, the demand still healthy?
Shockingly, yes. You know, in a time of, you know, spiraling inflation, rising prices across the board, you know, food is more expensive, necessities are more expensive. But what we're seeing is an unwavering demand for luxury from high income earners. And this is because a lot of them have built up a substantial amount of savings to splurge on these luxury items, you know, now that the shops are open again. And, you know, things are back to normal, but we're now seeing COVID cases rise again. We're now seeing, so it's like, these are little pleasures that I think people are just willing to treat themselves with, you know, designer labels, designer handbags, like jewelry, leather goods, luxury getaways. So we are seeing that there is still strong, resilient demand for luxury for those that can afford it. And
just final question. So I guess these brands can leverage on the demand from higher paying customers to keep their earnings going for the foreseeable future.
That's right.
Yeah?
Yes.
Excellent stuff. We'll have to see how these numbers play out. Funto, Ajenifuja, analyst with Financial Derivatives Company Limited. Thanks for talking to us about fashion, WhatsApp, Netflix, tech, and all the likes. We appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.